Hey YouTube, in this video I'm going to show you the new Little Big Planet 2 version of the pod glitch. You may have remembered this from a long time ago in the beginning of Little Big Planet 2. Well, it's back, mostly, and we're going to show you how to do it. This glitch was found by Fatty Macintosh and Ultimate Ben. Their links to their LBP.me and their YouTube channels are in the description, so you can go and heart them and subscribe and whatever you want to do. And yeah, we're gonna show you how to put some objects in your pod. Okay, so the first thing you do is go to the level in the description where it gives you the object you need in order to do this glitch. This glitch does require 2 people, so get a friend. Just get a friend who will, have them watch the video too, so you can both understand what's going on. So here's the level, and we're just gonna kind of speed through it so that we can get right to the tool. But you can look at the tutorials and stuff like that on your game, just to understand it a little better. Alright, so here are the 2 tools you need to get. Just collect them, which I somehow missed that one. I'm just gonna finish the level here. That note is saying what we're doing right now. Alright, so yeah, that's Ultimate Ben's version of the level. Alright, so let's go to create mode and do it. As you can see, it's still in here. Yeah, quick note, it does stay, like any objects you put in here stay until a reboot. As long as after you put the object in here and then you put a sticker, then it'll stay until the next reboot. Okay. Alright, so step 1, all you gotta do is select the entrance, bring it up a little bit, and glue a piece of dark matter or light matter to the back of it. Oops. And then take out the tool. You can use the easy one or the regular one. Let's just use the easy one for this one, for this tutorial. And next, what you're going to have to do is have the second player turn off their controller. This is so that when they turn it back on, they come through the gate. And then this is going to be a glitch where we select the player through the gate. There are 2 ways to do this. One way is by making a box around the entrance, and when they turn on their controller, you'll see, it's kind of hard to see there because, hold on, we'll just do it again. But in the bottom corner, it would have a little earth spinning. Once that disappears and then the next earth starts spinning again, that's when you deselect. So I'm highlighting. He turns the controller on, see the first earth, second earth, and then you select. This method is kind of hard to do, so I'm going to show the second method right now, which is a little bit easier, but it's a little bit more annoying too. So, yeah. I don't know. It depends on whichever one you want to do. So for this one, they just turn off their controller. And now you pause and unpause a bunch. And as they're turning on their controller, when they come through, you just hit select. And then you undo and hit select again. And keep doing that because they're going to keep coming out of the entrance. Alright, there we go. Alright, as you can see, we went back to the other method because it took a few tries. Once you have him selected, you unpause and then pause again so that you can have them being moved around. And then you undo. You can undo with the hard tool, but I guess the easy tool doesn't require an undo. So yeah. Alright, so select that thing up there and move it closer. Or can you not? Okay. Oh, there you go. So yeah, have him select that. And then I'm just going to pause and unpause a few times just in case. And then I'm going to glue them. Well, I'll move it back in the back layer, I think. There we go. Okay, there you go. Now he just pops so that the tool stays, and as you can see, we can now select him whenever we want to. Okay, so now we're going to bring some objects in. Okay, so I am going to bring in some wall jump. And I'm going to put a little tiny flooring on it. Objects can't be too big because the way this glitch works is since we're gluing okay, so yeah, he has a floor template so you can see how big you can make objects. But the objects can't be too big because it has to be able to fit inside the pod, and it also has to let the Sackboy spawn. Okay, so next, after you've made your object, then you that's the floor tool. After you've made the object, you get out some water pellets. You make sure you pause so that they don't disappear. And then I'm just going to place a few here. And then you just glue them to the object. Gluing water pellets, what you have to do is, instead of actually like being able to glue them like this, you see it gives me a little error, you have to move them just outside the hitbox and then glue it, and then that'll work. Okay, so we're just putting the water here. Okay, and now all we have to do is grab the sack person bring him over to the top water, and it's the same thing. You have to have him just around the outside of the hitbox, and then you just glue it. You have to get it a little straight. There you go. And as you can see, the object kind of flung out a little bit. That means that it worked. Okay, so now he has the object glued to his sack person. And I'm kind of trapped in this little box. So now all you have to do is go back to the pod. And now that there are objects attached to him, it'll take a little tiny bit longer for the for him to spawn, but that's just normal. Okay, so you can see the sponge board is still there. It's loading him. And I'm going to move it to the side a little bit. And as you can see, it's right there. Now all you gotta do is have the other player somehow get up to the water pellets, which I'm having a bit of a hard time doing. Let's try and get up there. There we go. Got a few. And they're right there. I forgot to glue that one. But as you can see, oh, he's still stuck up there. Yeah. So I guess he's just kind of stuck floating a bit, but I think if you do a bit less complex of an object, then it has a less chance of that happening. Alright. Yeah, that one somehow got glued to him. And I'm moving him around. In order to fix objects that are kind of stuck like this, you have to select both the sack person and a different object. And then you can use a regular destroyer and destroy the offending materials. Okay, so as you can see, he's back to his normal kind of glitched self that we can glue stuff to. This glitch does not work with any type of logic, and that's why I said in the beginning of the video it's kind of half working. It's a half like pod glitch. You can bring any material you want, but you can't bring any logic. But that's a very small downside. Also, I don't think you can bring power-ups, which is kind of sad, but it's still cool. Okay, so now let's find something else to glue to you. Here, you choose something this time. Okay, so let's put some Tracto gel in there. So we can stand on the corner of the wall. Okay, so just get your little water pellets out. Pause. I think this is small enough to have just one. Do you want to bring an example to the pod? Like, do you know of anything that works? Okay. Okay, so let's bring this little contraption. And there we go. And then when it spawns back, oh yeah, I can see. I can still hit it, but it's gone kind of. Okay, so let's go back. Oh, and here's an example. Here's an example of a thing disappearing because we forgot to put a sticker. Okay, so let me get that water off of you. And there we go. Now we have a piece of Attracto gel. And I'm not exactly sure where that pumpkin went. So yeah, if you have the Muppets pack or the what's it called? The I don't know, whatever pack the jump material is on, then you can have a lot of fun without any logic. Oh, I think you're stuck to the pumpkin. I think you're stuck to the pumpkin. Oh, I can't move forward. It's kind of weird because I can't move forward right here. Yeah, I can't move forward or backward in random places. So I think only the thin layer of the pumpkin came with. Yeah, this is how to do the how to fix yourself from something that happens like this, and also it turning off your controller and turning it back on in the pod. I think that's how you do it. That gets rid of the hologram behind you. So that's how you get returned to normal like that. So here he is. It reset his costume because Little Big Planet's like, hey, that's not right. Why is he attached to that? And he's here. Okay, so that is the new pod glitch for Little Big Planet 2. Again, it was found by Fatty Macintosh and Ultimate Ben. And the original glitch for selecting yourself and gluing, that was found by I_am_GeForce. And I'm gonna also put his LBP.me stuff in the description. Yeah. Alright, so yeah, that was the glitch. Comment, rate, subscribe, and have a lot of fun putting stuff in your pod. It'd be interesting to just invite your friends and see how they react. So yeah, I'm Glitchmaster7, and I've probably already done the intro. So goodbye.